Ooh, Bad Larry.
What's up, everyone, and welcome to the Bad Larry Kingdom. I'm your host, Bad Larry, and this episode is part 15 in the Inferno series epic, reviewing Web of Spider-Man number 48, dated March of 1989. This issue was written by Jerry Conway and penciled by Alex Saviuk, and is titled Eyes of the Demon. I grade this cover an A, 92 out of 100. Great movement and perspective. Engaging character sizing is great, and I love the little rats and details, making you feel as if you were in the sewer as well. Spider-Man's face is a little derpy without any shading on it, and the solid green wall Spider-Man is running towards doesn't make any sense. Which are the only real things dragging this cover down. In the upper right hand side, we see the Inferno Continues banner linking into the series, and we are teased with the sighting of a demonic kingpin. We pick up the story right from the end of Spectacular Spider-Man number 147. The Daily Bugle is in total disaster. I love this art right here on this page. It's chaotic, but that is the scene. These human workers just fought off a wave of demons with Spider-Man's help, but he was seriously bitten by a demon and fell from the top of a building last episode, messing him up real bad, and now he lays unconscious. The civilians are astonished at how quickly Spider-Man's wounds are healing and owe him their lives for fighting off that horde of monsters. Even J. Jonah Jameson acknowledges that they would have been cooked tunas without the help of Spider-Man, and then revert right back to his old self, blaming Spider-Man for the whole Inferno problems affecting the city and calls him a menace. He just can't help himself. Spider-Man awakens, but he sees everyone around him as demons. He's a hallucinating bad. Spider-Man webs up J. Jonah Jameson's face and then busts out of the office window. Spider-Man is aware he is still reeling from the tumble and the bite infection, but he also knows that Mary Jane is still out there, and with the whole city under siege by demonic forces, he knows he needs to get to MJ fast and ensure her safety. On the bottom right, we see Glory and Eduardo in the background running from the crazed mob. Eduardo Lobo, the mutant who can transform into a werewolf, knows Glory is safest with him. He's the alpha dog. Eduardo doesn't have any spider senses, but his mutant powers gives him a sort of animal instinct. He knows when trouble is near, and with superhuman strength, speed, and agility, he attacks the machine monster. Gloria is more than impressed. Glory rewards Eduardo's bravery with a la smoochy woochie. She's totally in love with him now, with Eduardo, even if the only thing she knows about him is his name. Elsewhere, a red demon monster is slapping around some dudes in suits, the bodyguards for Wilson Fisk, a.k.a. the Kingpin. Kingpin destroys the monster with one punch. He's like the first One Punch Man. He is more annoyed than anything, as his main focus right now is destroying Daredevil. I would love to see a Marvel Legends figure come out with this Kingpin figure in the brown suit like this. I've only ever seen Kingpin in an all-white or a white with purple pants suit. But this would be a cool figure too. They've already got the mold for it. It's just a simple repaint. I know people would buy it up for sure. Would you? Buy it? Let me know in the comments below. In Central Park, Hobgoblin has just been transformed by Nooster, his soul, for the power of a demon. Well, that power comes with a side effect. Now he is as ugly as a demon as well. Speaking of ugly, the demonic energies have also caused Dr. Connors to lose control of his ability to transform into the lizard, and we see the lizard is now running amok in Central Park. Hobgoblin thinks he's going crazy, hallucinating, and when he sees Spider-Man, he blames him. 'Cause, why not? As Hobbsy masks up, he can feel the demon power growing inside of him. He vows to kill Harry Osborn as well. But Spider-Man's gotta die first, well, 'cause he's the closest. Spider-Man's head is finally starting to clear up. Spider-Man finds the photo shoot building MJ is supposed to be at being overrun by demons. Spider-Man swoops in and beats their asses so fast and easily, the ones left just scurry away. Inside, Spider-Man realizes the building is empty, but his spider senses lead him downward into the sewers. This is where MJ must have escaped. I love the belt spider light. It's so ridiculous and awesome at the same time. Spider-Man travels down a tunnel that he hears some voices coming from. The problem is that there are so many tunnels and echoes. It may be impossible for Spider-Man to find MJ in time, but he better hurry. The gunk and mud come to life and attack MJ and her crew. Remember, in last issue, Harry Osborn decided to check in on Aunt May before heading home to check on his own family, because he's a reformed, nice Green Goblin now. Luckily, in Forest Hills, Queens, the effects of the Inferno phenomenon aren't being felt. The concentration of the demonic energies are focused on Manhattan, where MJ and Peter are, which is worrying Aunt May. We've seen Spider-Man crawl through some sewers many times, but this is the first time I can recall that he makes comments about how stinky it is, even through his mask. The newly powered Hobgoblin has tracked down Spider-Man and is ready for round 2. Spider-Man is unaware that Hobbsy here has been upgraded by Noster and still thinks he's a lightweight. After barely dodging 2 finger blasts, Spider-Man realizes there's something new and dangerous about Hobgoblin. Well, instead of keeping his advantage, Hobgoblin can't help but spill the beans to Spider-Man, allowing our web crawler to focus up and take this fight more seriously. Hobgoblin is all cocky. Now he thinks he's better than Spider-Man. With a solid wallop to the face, Spider-Man is thrown back, fully aware now of the power upgrade. Hobgoblin has the typical evil villain disease. When the hero is down, the villain likes to flap his gums, won't shut up about how great his master plan was, and blah blah blah. Spider-Man uses this to his advantage and leaps into action, hitting Hobbsy with a powerful spider punch. Not enough to sleep Hobgoblin, and Hobbsy hits Spider with a counter backhand. Spider-Man knows he can't take too many more of those punches. Just around the bend, MJ and her crew fight back against the muck using a flash from the camera. Darkness always runs from the light. But the battery on the flash will only last so long. MJ has a plan though. It involves this dude's lighter and the gas pipes. I'm sure you have an idea what she's planning. Kaboomy! Hobgoblin is now messing around, finger blasting Spider-Man, telling him to dance, monkey, dance. Hobgoblin reveals to Spider-Man he has demon power and shows him his real face. Spider-Man is disgusted, as he should be. Hobgoblin's getting uglier and uglier by the moment. Heck, his actual face is scarier than the mask. Hobbsy attacks Spider-Man's neck, trying to drown Spider-Man in the sewer water. Yuck. MJ is directing her friends to break the gas pipes. They better act quickly. By sheer luck, MJ and her crew have run into Spider-Man battling with Hobgoblin. MJ thinks quick and tosses a piece of her dress that she set on fire onto Hobgoblin, setting him on fire. Spider-Man uses the distraction to judo toss Hobgoblin off of him toward the tunnel filled with gas. Kablooey! Spider-Man grabs MJ and swings the heck out of those sewers back to ground level. Spider-Man saves the rest of MJ's crew, grabs her up, and swings away. To where, we don't know. Back at Aunt May's house in Queens, Aunt May makes a horrible decision. She's worried about Peter and MJ being in the city. She thinks those clouds are just bad rain clouds. She's gonna go to the city, the kooky old broad. What does she think she's gonna do? Well, we'll have to wait a few episodes to find out, which will be in Amazing Spider-Man 313. But the next episode, part 16 of the Inferno series, will be in Daredevil issue number 262, which I've shown here. I'm extremely excited for this issue. I'm a big Daredevil fan. I really enjoy the art of John Romita Jr., and it will be the first Daredevil issue on the channel. So make sure to subscribe to never miss an episode. Like this video as it means a whole hell of a lot. And let me know down in the comments below if you think Hobgoblin survived that gas explosion in the sewers. Thanks everyone. See you real soon. Peace.